number of green chips, can we calculate the theoretical probability? I'm going to give you a minute to think about that, and then you can type your answer either on the whiteboard or in the chat. Go ahead and think about that, why we cannot calculate the theoretical probability. Because one, I don't know how many green chips are in the bag, and two, I don't know the total number of chips, and I don't know the number of red chips. Can I have someone read about experimental probability and real-world situations? Go ahead, Michaela.
Experimental probability and related frequency. In many real-world situations, there is no way to calculate the theoretical probability of an event because there is no way to count all the outcomes or all the times an event can occur. However, you can model such a situation by experimentally by developing a probability model based on the relative frequencies observed.
Thank you, Michaela. So now we are going to calculate the experimental probability, which is also known as the relative frequency. I'm going to need 2 volunteers to help me out here. But I want you to see that these are the results after 5, 25, and 50 people played the game that we're talking about. They reached into the bag, they picked a chip, it was either green or red. So here's sample 1, sample 2, and sample 3. Before I get some volunteers to help me with some of these problems, I want us to just take a look here and try to decode this data. And let's make some inferences. So let's just take a look at sample 1. Thank you for letting me know that, Michaela. Let me give Ivan his CC badge. Great. So you can see here in sample 1 that 5 people played the game. 1 prize was awarded. What can I infer? We can infer that out of those 5 people, only 1 chose a green chip. Now take a look at sample 2. What can you infer about sample 2? I'm going to give you 30 seconds to think. Go ahead and write your thoughts into the chat box starting now. Karina knows where we're going because she got a preview of the lesson, so she has been front-loaded and she's going to be a great help to us today. So thank you, Keisha and Michaela. I'm wondering what everyone else thinks. There are a bunch of students in this class, and Seth, Sebastian G, Sebastian C, Santino, Robert P, McKenya, Lachlan, Joshua R, Joshua G, Ivan, Isaiah, Harrison, Gabrielle, Dominic, Dillinger, Karina, Christian, Cecilia, Alina. I want you guys to be typing your thoughts. Right now, I'm hearing a lot from Keisha and Michaela, which I love. I want to hear from everyone, okay? So from sample 2, we can infer that 3 people out of the 25 chose green chips. What can you infer about sample 3? So I'm going to put another 30 seconds on the timer. I want everyone to make an inference about sample 3. Go ahead. Thank you, Harrison and Keisha. So we know that out of 50 people who drew out of the bag, 9 of them got prizes, which means that